So the first thing I want to say is this is really freaking weird to talk to yourself in your phone. Like, I love to talk to people. I talk to people all day long. That's my job. But talking in an empty room to a camera when I can see my own face is the weirdest thing ever. So it makes you wonder, like, then why are you doing this, Melissa? Like, why are you making these videos? Are you trying to be some kind of YouTuber? No, I'm not. What I'm trying to do is like the skin cream that I make for myself, the body cream. It's a body cream, but I use it on my face too once in a while. Because like it's been all these years and I still haven't found anything. And I've been experimenting, trust me, with like all of the alpha hydroxy combo lotions that they put out there for body, and either it stings and it stinks, or it's not hydrating enough, or it doesn't last long enough, or something. So that's the reason I'm doing this, because some people are wondering now that I'm like kind of more people in my life are talking to me about it. And so I kind of want to make it easy on me, and because I could talk about this forever, and the person who's asking me in that moment may or may not have time for the like explanations I want to jump into. I'm making these videos for that reason too. So let's get started. And I'm also asking, just to help me further my cause, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you would please subscribe and like the video. That will help me kind of get going on this more and be able to move into more production on the skin cream that I am totally like, there's nothing else like it. There's nothing else that's better. There's nothing else. And like, I just feel like people should know because I mean, but it's, you know, if you're a person who needs it, you need it. It is non-negotiable. There's nothing else that can bring that kind of relief and comfort to your skin. And when my skin is tight and itchy and flaking, I can't think about anything else. Like, I'm gonna like crawl out of my own skin when I feel like that, or I'd like to. And that's the only thing I can think about. I just feel like it's worthwhile enough that if you have that kind of compromised skin and you feel that kind of discomfort in your own body because your skin's driving you crazy, like, this is worth having. That's not a lot of people's situation. Like, a lot of people don't even need lotion. Like, they're not into it. They don't need it. I'm hoping to move to a more humid climate because I need less lotion in places like that, and less eye drops and less lip stuff and less everything else. But in the meantime, while I'm here and I have a skin on my face that can't hold any moisture because for some reason my barrier still hasn't rebuilt itself 30 years later after Accutane and Retin-A, I end up having to kind of rebuild my own skin's barrier every night after I get ready for bed and every morning before I go out for the day. And I do that in two different ways. And I'm going to talk about my daytime routine with that in another video. But my nighttime routine with that is going to be like the facial mists I showed you. First, I go in with a double cleanse. I'll do an oil cleanser to break the concealer down, my mascara and stuff like that. Then I go in with a cleanser that is really gentle. Right now I'm loving the one by Prequel. I just got it and it's so nourishing. It just feels nice. Even though no matter what I do after I wash my face, my skin feels tight on my face. So then I go in with my mists that I mist on my face. Then I go in with a milky toner. Then I'll go in with a heavier cream. Or I'll go in with the Refresh skin cream that I make myself. I'll use that probably, I'd say at least once or twice a week, maybe more depending. And definitely if I know my skin's just really dehydrated, like I've got a cold right now, my skin's dehydrated, I'm gonna need to use it. But it doesn't play well with these kinds of products that are just hydration. The lactic acid in the skin cream that I make will mess these up and turn them into watery, slimy messes. But I've already talked to you about this Aveda Intensive Hydrating Mask. It is a standby. So after I do my mists, my milky toner, and my skin cream, I will put a layer. You hear about people slugging with Vaseline and like petroleum based products. Do you see how this is just like a clear gel? And it smells of rose water. if you don't like rose water, that might be a put off for you. But it's very, it's just like a thin gel, and then it dries down. I'm gonna put some here because my cold, I've been wiping my nose with Kleenex 1,000 times today and it's hurting. Slide. It's water, glycerin, propanediol, sorbitol. Those are all like humectants, just water binding. Betaine is it's a water binding agent. I think it's a water binding protein. Like I can't think of the word right now. What's the word? Amino acid, that's the word. And then rose water is later in here, and sodium hyaluronate that everyone loves because it's so hydrating. But I found another one that I like just as much, but for different reasons. And this one you can get on Amazon. This rice probiotic overnight mask by Abib, I don't know. This one has no scent at all. It comes with this little spatula spoon thing. And then I want to show you, oh, I just dropped the spatula. It's also like a clear, really viscous, really thick gel that has no, it's like a jelly, it has no fragrance, and it's so soothing and hydrating. And it just puts a nice seal over the top of your serums, your cream, your everything. And then you're all set to go to bed. Let it dry down before you lay down, because it will, once it dries down, it's a nice kind of just, it feels like a film, like a nice film that holds everything in, that you just spent all that money and time buying to put on your face to, you know, hydrate it and soothe it, whatever else you want it to do. For me, my main thing, and someone was talking to me about it today, is like, what do you do? What do you do to your skin? My main thing is just hydration and exfoliation with chemical exfoliants like lactic acid. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I know that was kind of a rambling explanation about why I'm doing these videos, but like, it really is my love and dedication to other people who have this kind of skin, who need something that works, that isn't on the market right now, because it's just not. I have been into skincare and ingredients since I was in my early 20s, which was 30 years ago now. And I have a new one that I just got on Amazon to experiment with that I will tell you about later. It's a glycolic acid lotion, but it's got a lot of petrolatum, and mineral oil in it, which I'm gonna have to see how that acts on my skin, especially the skin on my back. The skin on my back will get flaky and dry and bug me pretty quickly. So, but with my Refresh lotion, I can shower every other day and my skin stays hydrated and moist. Moist is a word that people have feelings about. Hydrated. Anyway, if you like this, please let me know. It will help me a lot. It'll help me get the word out about Refresh. It's really important to me. It's something that I feel strongly about. Just given my, you know, my first video about why I started making it explains that. So thanks for watching. And if you have any questions or you want to order, DM me on Instagram or anywhere else.